Hello and welcome back to day 7 of my OMST 12-day journey of exploration into mental well-being and healing from generational trauma. I am a licensed professional counselor, Anita Sandoval. And today I do want to discuss the weekend, which was Saturday and Sunday, and now entering Monday. The common question asked, did I have any dreams? Yes, I did. And I think it was a little bit more different because it was the weekend. For the most part, everybody has the day off on Saturday and Sunday, so it's the weekend. It's like the body already knows to rest, to relax. When the body is in rest mode and sleep mode and just recover, that's the best time the subconscious mind wants to go over and give you everything that you are suppressing and repressing because your body and mind is saying, oh, you know what? She's relaxed. So let's give her some stuff that she can handle so she can process and it won't be stuck there in her nervous system. And so that's what happens. For the most part, I hear patients tell me, but I was fine. I was relaxing. I was just resting. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't feeling anything. And then all of a sudden, I had felt this sensation to cry, or I had felt this sensation to just be so scared and nervous. The body already knows it's safe. So then it gives you everything that you need to work on. It was just holding on to it. And remember, no organism can be under long periods of stress, chronic stress, and not break down. So then it's the body's job to always heal so that you can be able to function. So on my journey on Sunday, I did notice a lot more self-defeating beliefs, intrusive thoughts, nothing out of the ordinary that I would not handle, but just more awareness of it. I did not know the extent of how much intrusive thoughts I have because I would always dissociate during the weekend. And this time I dissociated less. So I was able to pay attention to the intrusive thoughts and therefore be able to process them. So by the time it was today, Monday, I had way much less intrusive thoughts. Because remember, it's about going into that tunnel and processing, but also resting and relaxing, knowing the difference between coping and using your relaxation techniques and just finding the balance between the two. I did notice less stomach ache and an increase of different sensations within my taste we have, which is the five senses: touch, taste, sight, sound, smell. The increased sensation was the sense of smell and the sense of taste. Well, now I have noticed that I'm not so sensitive when it comes to smells. It doesn't trigger an autonomic reaction. And then this past weekend, I ate some carrots and it was always so sweet. My husband would never understand why. It's just a carrot. It doesn't taste sweet to me, but it would to me. While eating the carrot, I remember telling him, oh my gosh, this tastes like a carrot. It was not sweet at all. And for the first time in a very long time, and I'm talking since I was 4, because I used to love carrots, I was able to eat carrots and enjoy them. So I do notice there's some changes there with my taste buds, which is good. But I do notice that there is some issues with my stomach and gut, which I will be exploring later on in this week, and I will keep you posted on that. So for those who have a lot of fight, flight, freeze, people please and appease, stress hormones and stress responses, one of the issues may be within the digestion because it slows it down. So I'm going to try a new technique. It's going to be a surprise, but I will let you know. I'm going to work on it and I will keep you posted on that new project within the project. I also noticed over the weekend when I have an increase in cravings and urges, I actually did have less cravings and urges for chocolate or for chips or for the cookies. So it was less. Even though I had more intrusive thoughts, my body was able to manage them and be aware that it was just programming. And therefore, I did not want to eat more comfort food to help subside those discomfort sensations so I could be able to process them. So I've reached the halfway point of my journey. And by the second week, I do feel a little tired, fatigued, because it's intense going 1 hour a day, Monday to Saturday. What I like to tell myself is, this is it. This is the last week. I can finish it. I've seen so much results within this past week, within the subsiding of my headaches, with feeling more calm, more relaxation, knowing that the triggers I used to have are less triggering, like driving in the road, being frustrated whenever there is a long line. I've noticed myself more calmer. The reaction of the reflex, like if there is a loud noise, my body doesn't get startled. So my startle response is less. And I'm able to breathe in more deeply. And one thing that I do want to work on is my sleep. Because I've been having an increase of dreams almost every single day, I do notice a little bit more restlessness because of it. So I'm hoping that it will subside. I will keep you guys posted. Poor sleep can exacerbate mental health issues. And conversely, getting improved sleep can be a foundation for better mental health. I was reading a study how people could be so many days without water and so many days without food. But for sleep, it was many, many days less. Our body cannot function without sleep. And just because you lose sleep one day doesn't mean you can make up for it the other day. Studies show you cannot. Sleep is an essential component in our daily lives, and it does impact our mental and physical health. Through OMST, which integrates specialized music and sensory experiences, I've begun to understand how this therapy can influence sleep patterns, especially in people facing mental health challenges. Today, the bed was faced north to south, and the light color was deep red for the first couple of minutes, and then it would change to blue and green. And I told myself, oh my goodness, I have to really keep it together because the blue, especially, the green, it gets me in a relaxation state, but the blue one really puts me to sleep. And today I was able to hold it together. My eyes would wander, but I was like, keep it open, keep it open. And then I remember telling Dr. Barajas, what does that blue do? And he's like, oh, yes, it helps with the relaxation state. And so since I'm always up and down doing the day-to-day activities, I really don't get to relax. So by the time I am there at the bed with that nice, cool blue light, my body just wants to go to bed. So I had to do some grounding in order to make sure that I didn't fall asleep. So be careful for that one. Make sure you get enough rest because you don't want to fall asleep there in the bed. I wanted to mention some benefits with ADD, ADHD, and autism spectrum disorder, ASD. These mental health issues often come associated with sleep challenges, and OMST therapy might offer some unique benefits for individuals with these conditions, potentially enhancing their sleep quality and consequently their daily functioning and overall quality of life. The relaxation and sensory integration aspects of OMST therapy can contribute to calming the mind and body, leading to better sleep. These specifically related to people with ADD, ASD, where sensory processing differences can significantly impact sleep patterns. So today's conversation is just to explore the intersections of sleep, mental health, and innovative therapies like OMST. Individuals with ADD often face challenges with attention, focus, sometimes hyperactivity. OMST therapy is a unique approach of calming the mind and enhancing those neural connections. They may offer new pathways for managing these symptoms. The therapy's sensory, musical elements might help in focusing the mind and improving concentration, which is beneficial. Autism spectrum disorder encompasses many different range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, repetitive behaviors, speech, and nonverbal communication. The sensory integration aspect of the OMST therapy could be significant here. It might aid in soothing sensory overload, a common challenge for many of the autism spectrum disorder, and helping improve communication and social interaction skills. Each individual experience with ADD, autism spectrum disorder, chronic anxiety, anyone going from generational trauma to generational growth may experience different symptoms because everybody is different. And it's really just about finding the right tools and therapies that works for you. Thank you for being here on day 7 of my OMST journey. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email or make a comment. Until then, be well, stay safe.